More than 100 artists display their work on the beautiful grounds of the University of Toledo. It's time again this summer for Art on the Mall. Ansley Abrams-Frederick of the UT Alumni Association is here with artist Charles Gabriel Jr. Good morning, folks. Thanks for being here today.
Good morning.
You brought some beautiful pieces of artwork.
Thank you very much.
I'm guessing this is right not far from here. So tell me a little bit about your work.
I do a lot of photography, fine art photography. I used to shoot landscape, but now since COVID, I've shifted to street photography, and it has really paid off. And I shoot a lot of beautiful work in different cities, mainly Toledo and a few other ones.
So you've been doing art in the mall, we were just talking for a dozen years about.
Yes, yes.
And so what do you like so much about being part of this particular?
I like it because it gives you the attention, it gives you, as far as letting you know, people can see your work, and I have a lot to show people as far as my work, but I just basically love photography. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun.
You could talk with people about, how did I get that certain shot, or, things like that.
People come into my tent and ask me how I shot it. A lot of photographers are amateurs. They say, what f-stops did you use? What shutter speed did you use? What kind of day it was and everything. And I tell them, and we have a lot of young people that always come into my booth and they say, okay, how do I do this? How do I that? And they're basically saying, okay, I'm studying at a university or whatever, wherever it is, and then, so I tell them what to do, how to do it, and just to keep going and doing things like that.
Be inspired,
yes.
And I think we can find a lot of inspiration at this event. So we can buy the art too, right?
Absolutely, everything's for sale. All these artists are exhibiting their work. It's wonderful, and you can find a huge range of items, price points, and just beautiful, creative things.
Lots of different mediums, and I know last year we got into, in my house, we're like, you know what, we need some art, and like you said, there is a range of affordability and things like that. So you're likely to find something that you can take home, put on the wall, and how great is it to look at it, all the time.
It's beautiful, and if you come out to Centennial Mall, which is a lovely place to begin with, all of the artists are out there with their beautiful works of art. It's music's playing, the smell of food's cooking. It's just a delightful day.
It is, and it looks like we're going to have some pretty decent weather this weekend too. So perfect, right? Okay, so why does U Toledo put this on? Why host something like this?
About 29 years ago, they started this event to bring folks back to campus to kind of just showcase what a beautiful place it is. And we invited all of our alums and friends back, and the community has resoundingly supported this event. You'll see a lot of folks walking from the neighborhoods. They're pushing strollers and they're coming with their little wagons. So you see a ton of community support, and we're just really, really lucky. Our artists, continually, we ask for our surveys every year. We get wonderful feedback about how our community treats them, how they're supported. They sell well, and it's a one-day show, so folks know that they have one day to buy this work. So if they find something that they really like, they're going to buy it.
You better snatch it up, right? Okay, so Charles, what are we looking at here at this particular photograph?
This particular shot, I shot it at Swan Creek Metro Park, and it was during COVID, and I went out and it was a frosty day. And I just rambled through the park and everything, and it was really, really cold. And so what I did was just put it on once I shot it, I went back home and put it on my computer and add a little mystic type situation to it so it could give a nice mystified look and everything. So people would really love it, put it in their home or up on the wall or whatever, because it adds to a lot of things there.
It sure does, and it's local too,
Yes,
that's here in our area, so I think a lot of people would love to have that on display in their home. Let's talk a little bit about the logistics here, parking and things like that.
Absolutely. So we have free parking available in lots 1 north, 1 south, 2, 10, and 13. So there's ample parking.
Okay.
We also have golf cart shuttles that'll be running from the different lots and taking you to the edge of the show. They won't bring you all the way through it, but they will bring you up to the show. And if you need some help, let's say you purchase a beautiful picture that size and need some help, we can load that on your golf cart and you can have that tooled back to your car.
Your hands will be full by the end of the afternoon, so you will need that help. What time is this going on?
10 a.m. to 5 p.m., so it's a nice full day. You can come out at any of those times and see what we have. We encourage you to come out early, though, so you get your favorite things. You don't miss out, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot of selection. So you can choose. If you choose to come later in the day, there's music all day. So we've got a steel drum band in the morning, the Toads, and then we've got a Dave Carpenter in the afternoon playing. So we've got a lot of fun things planned.
It's going to be a beautiful afternoon, and Charles, we hope that you sell all of your stuff.
Well, yeah, I hope so too. Yes.
Very good, folks. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Well, still to come on Toledo's only live local 9 a.m. show on this motivational Monday, living your dream despite obstacles. Your day is back in a moment.